Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 8 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, in the last episode, we made it to the final match of the Duelist Kingdom story, and I got my ass kicked. Well, that's not true. I wouldn't say it was an absolute beating, but you be the judge of that if you were to watch the last episode. Or maybe you did already, which would make a lot of sense. I don't think most people watch their Let's Plays in reverse order. At least I would like to hope not. This will be good for when we run into that situation we had last time, where almost every monster was out at the same time. That was a fun experience, wasn't it? Toon Table of Contents, which I don't know why he just plays another Toon Table of Contents. Wouldn't it make sense to just get Toon World? Which, okay, he already has Toon World. Wouldn't it make sense to just, like, I don't know, just get the card you need right away? As opposed to burning a Toon Table of Contents? Alright, let's take a look at Magical Hats, because I might consider actually using that. During your opponent's battle phase, choose 2 spell trap cards from your deck and 1 monster you control. Special summon them as normal monsters, attacking defense is 0 and face down defense position. Set the chosen monster if it is face up, and shuffle them on the field. The 2 cards chosen from your deck are destroyed at the end of the battle phase, and cannot remain on the field except during this battle phase. Okay. This could be handy if I want to run on a gamble. Come to think of it, I might actually have a set move right now. Let's think about this. Can I actually attack with you right now? Cannot be a special summon unless you control Toon World. Must first be special summoned. And blah 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 blah. Cannot attack the turn it is special summoned. So if I do what I want to do, I can actually do 3,900 points of damage. Because it was already summoned. And there you go. And next, what I'm going to do is sacrifice both those monsters to bring in the Dark Magician. So now I left that jabroni completely empty-handed. Okay, so I can only do this during my opponent's battle phase. Good to know. Monster Reborn. Oh, you're gonna take a weaker monster. You know what? That's fine. Toon Goblin Attack Force. Another Toon Summon Skull. Interesting decision you're doing there. Makes this a little bit easier. Is there any other effect to Toon Goblin Attack Force? Okay, while you control Toon World and your opponent controls... Okay, that's nothing. Same effect as Goblin Attack Force. If it attacks, it's changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. You know what? That's not really a threat. Talk to the ham, bitch. Alright. We are faring a hell of a lot better. Oh, I meant to go to the end phase. Never mind. Don't mind me. Oh, you're gonna go to the battle phase, huh? Ah, I see how it is. Okay. Set the chosen monster if it is face up and shuffle them on the field. 2 cards chosen from your deck are destroyed at the end of the battle phase. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and activate this. I feel like I made a mistake here. Destroy as many face-up spell cards your opponent controls as possible, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent for each. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that many black magic rituals. I guess they're going to be shuffled, and let's see what the opponent does. You declared battle, huh? There, Mirror Force. Not only do you pay 500 life points, but you also lose your monster. Good riddance. I just wonder if he'd be dumb enough to still attack that monster. Even if he knows what it is. But let me get rid of this guy first. 2 Gemini Elf. You know what? I'm glad. Because its defense is awful. Oh, he's desperate now. I think I got this under control. I know he doesn't have a Mirror Force, so I can go ahead and put this guy back. I think I should be patient with this. That monster. At least I'll still get to activate my other attack. There you go. Alright, let me take a look at this again. Target one monster on the field cannot attack while this card is face up. Well, too late. I feel like that effect is only good for like a flip summon or something, or a special effect. Otherwise, then, you know, it's not gonna help him. I'll still get to attack next turn. And look at that, it's over. Pegasus, you're finished. We've won. It's impossible! My eye! My magic! It all failed me. I've lost. The duel showed Yugi that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was his friend. Yugi learned that if they worked together, they could accomplish anything. Spirit of the puzzle! I don't know how to thank you! It was your courage and the love your friends had for you that prevailed this day. And your determination! We all did it! Together! That's right, as friends. And in the end, that's what it came down to. Friends being there for one another. He won! Way to go! Yeah! We all won! Thanks, guys! Yugi saved the souls of his grandpa, Seto, and Mokuba. However, there lurked another danger from the shadows. His friend Bakura, still possessed by the evil spirit in the Millennium Ring, had an agenda of his own. So although Yugi thought his problems were over, things were about to get much worse. Now that Pegasus is weakened by his duel with Yugi, he's given me the opportunity I've been waiting for. The time has finally come for me to add Pegasus Millennium item to my collection! I don't think Bakura even uses the Millennium Eye, which would have been a missed opportunity for the anime, but you know what, I'm not going to complain. Alright, we're going to move on to the Mystery Duelist, which, you know, not much of a mystery at all. Despite defeating Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi noticed that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was worried about their uncertain future. The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi, and I sense that fate has more in store for us. We're in this together no matter what! Good. I wish I knew more, but our future is still unclear to me. I'll help you figure it out. Later that day, Yugi and Taya came across a fortune teller that offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed the opportunity. What are you doing, Yugi? Taya, maybe this fortune teller can help me figure out the fate of the spirit inside the puzzle. The fortune teller asked for a personal item which he could use to tell the future. He indicated the Millennium Puzzle would be perfect. So Yugi reluctantly handed it over. Yugi realized it was a ruse when the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle, leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow. It was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered that the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith. But there was something different about him. Something, or someone, was speaking through him. What happened to you? I'm not Bandit Keith. I only speak through him, since he's become my mind-controlled slave. Who are you? And what do you want with my Millennium Puzzle? I desire the power your item contains within, but according to the rules of its ancient magic, I have to win it from you in a duel. As for who I am, let's just say that I'm the one who shall control your destiny, as I have controlled others, and that I am not unfamiliar with the power of a Millennium item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know. Take your Millennium Puzzle. There are ancient secrets buried within it, of which you and even the spirit that inhabits it are unaware. That's why I will add it to my collection. The Millennium Puzzle was out of his reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind to try and connect to the spirit inside the puzzle. I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak. I'm afraid I won't be able to help you with this duel. You'll have to fight him alone. Alone? But I've never fought a duel without you. You can defeat him. Just trust yourself and your deck, and you'll find the way. Prepare to lose your precious puzzle! I don't think so! Remember, Yugi, I have seen your future and foretold your tale, and this duel will be your last. It's time to duel! They don't even have a, they don't have a sprite for, like an art style for Bandit Keith in a robe, because he was dressed up as a fortune teller. And he wasn't even wearing his glasses during that duel, too. So, a lot of things happened that we're not gonna see, but they were all pointless arcs anyway. Like, for instance, the, virtual reality arc, where Kaiba and them dealt with the Big Five. It was kind of pointless, but it was there. Okay, I'm thinking Summon Skull might actually be better for this. Now, you know what? Guy of the Fierce Knight, because then I wouldn't have to tribute so much. There was a duel with Rebecca, who was... like, her grandfather was the original owner of the Blue Eyes White Dragon that Yugi's grandpa had. Advanced Ritual Art? Oh, shoot. Managed to get Zero the Mant right away. Well, it's a good thing I put a Mirror Force down now, didn't I? And then I have another one on the ready. But, yeah, there was a lot of things that happened. There was even the Dungeon Dice arc that was happening with Duke Devlin. And that was pretty much a filler anime, but a lot of people like Duke Devlin. He seemed to have a bit of a cult following because I guess girls thought he was cute. Blast Spear? Oh no. Oh no, this is gonna be a problem. If this face down defense monster was attacked by an opponent's monster, before damage calculation, equip this card to the attacking monster. Then during your opponent's next standby phase, destroy the monster this card is equipped to, and if you do, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack the monster destroyed had on the field. Man, I wish I didn't set another monster already! That would have been a good time to have sacrificed it and bring in Summon Skull instead. Why did you go into a battle phase if you had no monster? That made no sense. Alright, target one monster your opponent controls and one monster you control. Destroy the first target. Then give control of the second card. Well, I don't know why I would do that. Let's think about this for a second. Do I want to go in there guns blazing right away? I mean, it wouldn't hurt. Yeah, let's do that. Then I'll activate Monster Reborn. So I'm gonna take your monster. And in case that's another Blast Spear, I still have a 2800 attack power beat stick ready. Oh, for fuck's sake. Pardon the language, but I did not think I would get another Blast Spear 2 turns in a row. Let's be honest. I was floored. Oh, this guy's hopeless. So anyways, to make up for that awful experience, I went to the store. Well, not the supermarket, but just like a regular store. And I guess it is a big chain, but it's not really a grocery store chain. And I was getting like, you know, frozen pizzas to like eat, obviously, because that's what you do with pizza. Weirdly enough, deluxe pizzas, well, there were 6 to a pack, was $3.99. But pepperoni pizzas are like $5.99, which doesn't make any sense because the deluxe has the same slices of pepperoni, the same quantity of pepperoni. And this can't be like, it's $2 cheaper so that you can eat healthy. If you're eating frozen pizzas, health is not the first thing on your mind. Anyway, enough of that. As Yugi battled Bandit Keith, evil Bakura found his way to the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Ring. Fascinating. It appears the shadow magic energies I detect are within Yugi's opponent. Bandit Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. Well, this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle. My ring, sever the strings that bind this man. Free his mind from the Shadow Realm. Bakura unseen, Bandit Keith was freed from the mind control, making Bandit Keith's controller wonder what happened. What happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken. But how? Only the power of another Millennium item could sever a connection so strong. Where am I? Not shown was when the warehouse area caught on fire. Yugi tried to put together the puzzle, and of course the other guys managed to save him before they died. Alright, so we're going to continue on with the Battle City arc, right now actually. Yugi was disturbed that there was now an unknown foe attempting to take his Millennium Puzzle. He felt unprepared. He didn't know enough about the puzzle to understand what dangers he now would have to face. Hey! How's it going, Yugi? Not so great. I mean, I almost died, but I need your help. And so does the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle. Whoever it was that stole the puzzle seemed to know a lot about its past. That reminded the spirit how little he knows about it. But hanging out with you might help him figure things out. Sure. But how exactly am I going to do that? You always have great advice. Just talk to him. The spirit and Taya spent the day together. They went to Domino Museum, which had just opened their Egyptian exhibit. They saw an ancient stone carving that depicted a battle between a sorcerer and a pharaoh. The pharaoh bore a striking resemblance to Yugi, while the sorcerer looked just like Kaiba. As they stood in awe of their discovery, a mysterious woman walked up to greet them. My pharaoh! I've been expecting you. Huh? Who are you? I am Ishizu of the Egyptian Historical Society. I have uncovered many mysteries about you and these ancient carvings using the magic of my Millennium Necklace. Another Millennium item. Like your Millennium Puzzle, this necklace affords me certain powers. With it, I have gazed 5,000 years into the past, to a time when evil sorcerers threatened to destroy the entire world. However, there was one king who possessed a magic powerful enough to stop this evil threat. The pharaoh who saved the world was you. And now the time has come for you to rescue mankind once again. To rescue mankind from what? How do you know the world is in danger of being destroyed again? My Millennium Necklace shows me visions of the future. My pharaoh, the events of the past will occur once again. And that same great evil will return to threaten us. How will I recognize this evil? I know that your memory has faded and that you seek many answers. I also know a Duel Monsters tournament is beginning. If you win it, you will find your answers. The tournament that Ishizu was referring to was Seto Kaiba's Battle City tournament. Joey and Yugi both received invitations to participate. All entrants were given a special transparent card known as a locator card. The tournament attracted a group of duelists known as the Rare Hunters. These evil duelists were thieves intent on stealing the most rare Duel Monsters cards. Joey lost his Red Eyes Black Dragon to a rare hunter named Seeker. Hoping to win back his card, Joey challenged him to a rematch. You got my Red Eyes and I want it back, so it's time to duel! I have no desire to duel you. I've already relieved you of your rare Red Eyes. My hunt for your deck is over. Well, that's too bad. I'm not leaving until I win back my Red Eyes. Joey, what's going on? Yugimoto. He has the item my master desires. This guy owes me a rematch so I can win back my Red Eyes. I already told you that you have nothing that's of any use to me. But perhaps your friend would be interested in being my next victim. It would be my pleasure to hunt the Duelist Kingdom champion and snare his Dark Magician. So I challenge Yugimoto to a duel. Fine, Rare Hunter. I accept your challenge. It's the only way to win back your card, Joey. If you win this duel, I'll hand over my Dark Magician to you. But if you lose, you must return Joey's Red Eyes Black Dragon. Not mentioned in that duel with Joey and Rare Hunter is that Seeker uses Exodia. So, of course, I have to worry about that being used against me. And I don't know what's the case here, but I remember in other GBA games where I faced Rare Hunter, he likes to cheat. So let's be honest, that's going to suck. Time Seal is pretty good. Skip the draw phase of your opponent's next turn. I think that'd be good to use. Alright, Makyu the Magical Mist. Target one Summon Skull or Thunder type monster you control. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls with defense less than or equal to the attack of that monster. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. Fair enough. This might come in handy if he uses like Swords of Revealing Light or anything, which I hope he doesn't. You put that back. Oh, that's the next turn, not the current one. Nah, you know what? That's fine. Pot of Duality too? Yeah, he's trying to go through as many cards as he can, just so he can get Exodia. Your Golem the Moving Fortress. Huh, he's not going to attack. It's like he knows. Alright, so what does that do? Once returned during your main phase 1, it has to be the first main phase by the way, you can pay 800 life points. This card can attack your opponent directly this turn. Alright, Pot of Duality is where you excavate the top 3 cards of your deck, add one of them to your hand, which he took that Aztec card. Also, after that, shuffle the rest back into your deck. Okay, well, he knows he got Exodia and Graceful Charity. Do I dare bring in Summon Skull now? I mean, it's tempting, but I can actually defeat this guy with Giant Soldier of Stone. So I might go ahead and do that. It allows me to get a good idea as to what trap he has. I'm gonna go ahead and set that as well. There, he doesn't get to draw anything else. Reckless Greed? Oh, he gets his draw phase anyway! Let's wait. The reason why I waited was just in case he drew another one. There. That should keep him at bay for now. Yeah, I think it'd be a good idea to do this now. This guy's not really a threat. Is it really a big deal that I do 800 extra points of damage? I don't think so. So I'll save this for another use. There, thanks to Reckless Greed, he has to skip 2 draw phases. So I have that going for me at the very least. If it's that high defense monster, Summon Skull can still beat it. There we go, we got things under control. We got pretty much his wall taken care of. Unless he has another one. So I'm guessing Graceful Charity be... Oh wait, it's still waiting. Okay, if I take him out now, I can avoid, like, a nasty experience. He gets, like, he still has 200 points left after this. But I think we got things under control, even though he can draw again. So let's see what he does. Nothing! He's got nothing! Oh, I drew Baphomet, which I think is only good for, like, bringing in Chimera. You know what? I'll show him off. Because the special ability allows me to get Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts, right away. Which is the other component to Chimera. And I do have a Polymerization. Always treat it as a Phantom Beast card. When this card is destroyed, you can target one Baphomet or one Gazelle, the King of Mythical Beasts in your graveyard, and special summon it. That's actually pretty convenient. Never really understood the Phantom Beast element. That's probably because I probably stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Around that time. When they were experimenting with different archetypes. Yeah, Yug! You won! I wish you'd never stop calling me Yug, because it sounds like you're gonna call me Yugoslavia. Nice going, yummy Yugoslavia! God. He's so weird. Like, if Yugoslavia had, like, a Millennium item, I'm pretty sure the Balkan territories would be absolutely messed up. I'm taking Joey's Red Eyes and your Locator card. I lost! I failed! Forgive me, Master. I tried my best. No! Please don't be angry! Ah! Yugi! That wacko's lost his mind! Remember me, Pharaoh? Actually, perhaps you don't. You were trapped in the puzzle when I dueled little Yugi. Congratulations on defeating my rare hunter, though he was the weakest duelist in my crew. My other minions will prove much more formidable. Yug, what's with this freak show? Pharaoh, I've waited for you for years. Finally, after all this time, I will destroy you. I will not allow my other rare hunters to fail like this one. I have little time for this kind of foolishness, so I've taken over his body and trapped his mind in the Shadow Realm. I am in control. How do you control him? Each of the Millennium items contains its own unique power. So mind control is a simple task with my Millennium Rod. Allow me to introduce myself. Remember my name, Marik. Marik! What is it you want from me, Marik? I want what belongs to me, and I'll take it using the strength of the Egyptian god cards. Egyptian what? Millennia ago, A trio of powerful behemoths rampaged throughout ancient Egypt. These Egyptian god monsters spread destruction throughout the world until the pharaohs sealed them away for eternity. But when Pegasus created duel monsters, he resurrected these mighty beasts as cards. With these Egyptian gods, I can destroy you and claim the power I deserve. You'll never claim the Millennium Puzzle. Look at Joey, he's just frozen in suspense. You misunderstand. I want more than the power of the puzzle. I want the Pharaoh's power. The boundless energy of the ancient ruler himself. With it, no one will stand in my way. I'll use the almighty magic I gained to conquer and lead the world. I will be unstoppable. The end is near, Pharaoh. It's my world now. Not yet, Marik. I'm beginning to understand why Ishizu asked me to participate in Battle City. It's my destiny to stand between you and the evil powers you seek, and I will. Pharaoh, your days are numbered. Enjoy the game while you still can, because your reign is coming to an end. Man, that was weird. I knew that guy was a big creep, but who knew that he was just a front for another creep? Here, Joey. Take your red eyes back. You hold on to it. It isn't mine to take, pal. You won it fair and square. Besides, the rare hunters have been collecting tons of rare cards. Their decks are all souped up, so I know they're going to be tough to beat, even for you. You've always had my back, so it's time I helped you for a change. That's why I want you to keep my red eyes. I know it's going to come in handy for you sometime. Besides, this means that a part of me will be a part of your deck. It's kinda cool knowing that I'm helping you to save the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in the contest because I still have the rare card requirement covered. Red Eyes wasn't the only rare card in my deck. You gave me another rare card way back when I first started playing Duel Monsters, remember? The Time Wizard. Yep, it bailed me out of jams at Duelist Kingdom, and I know it's gonna save my butt in Battle City. You know, when you think about it, both of our hearts are in our decks. We're a team. Together, we won't let any duelist beat us. We'll whoop this Marik creep and his rare hunter goon squad so hard, they won't know what hit them. They'll be sorry that they ever decided to mess with us. Thanks, Joey. I'll take good care of your red eyes. You're a true friend, Joey, and together, we can take on any evil that comes our way. Oh, power of anime and friendship. So anyway, we're gonna stop the video here because it's been over 30 minutes. But in the next part, we're gonna take on the Master of Magicians, Arcana. You can tell just by the hat. Goodbye everyone, thank you so much for watching.